I spent most of my time working on a new enemy. I'm reworking some of the enemies, but I'll talk more about that in the future video. The new enemy will be known as the Black. The Black is supposed to represent the darkness in the world. To get started, I needed a model for the enemy. I wanted something simple, not too dark or grotesque, but still creepy. Like the other planned enemies, I checked the asset store and found this free mimic asset. So this mimic asset was really cool because it generated the legs in real time. I wouldn't have to worry about the animations, and they would move in an unpredictable way, making it creepier. I created the new enemy, adding a sphere for the body, creating the basic animations for the sphere, and setting up AI and attacks. At first, I set up a lot of placeholder components like animations and random, unedited effects for the attacks. I did this because I wasn't sure if the enemy would work and I wanted to get a prototype done as quick as possible. The first version was pretty rough. Oh, and before I set all the AI up, I really wanted to add an effect to the legs of the Black. I spent a good week to 2 weeks trying different materials and effect configurations to no avail. So the effects kept the position at the origin but would not run along the length of the legs. Finally, I realized that the legs were using a line renderer to generate them, and I needed to use a mesh renderer instead. And after that fix, the effect would apply to the new legs because it now has surface area. So at this point, the new enemy prototype is set to go. But I felt it needed a new environment instead of the test level. So I quickly created a basic cave. This took some time because my level design skills are still pretty weak. Now the new cave test level is complete, and I ran into a new issue. I started having random FPS drops to near zero, causing the camera to spin and jerk. I determined it was from the Black's leg generation. I really needed to figure this out, otherwise I wouldn't be able to use this as an enemy. I started with tweaking some of the mesh renderer parameters. That only helped a little. The FPS still dropped, just not as often, so I was kinda off to a good start. I edited the lights a little bit, and I thought the effect should be a little brighter, so I improved the smoke effect with some yellow and reds. I really liked how it turned out. I tested the enemy again, and the FPS drops improved, but were not gone completely. So for now, this version of the Black will be put on hold until I can figure out how to improve it more. In the meantime, I'll just work with this sphere. I improved the attack from a ray to a smoke projectile, and I also had an idea to maybe use wings instead of legs. Here are a few wing versions I'm working on. Okay, back to the Black. So the Black will have a main attack of corruption, and it will slow the player to a wounded state and also cause health degeneration. Hey, thanks for checking out the Devlog clip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see the full video, click the pop-up and please like and subscribe. See you next time.